fucking to fucking Tim Allen situation room. Goddamn. This is it's me, Johnny Darkson, otherwise known as Jamar Malachi Neighbors, and this is Jamar's neighborhood. Yeah. You know, I always gotta have a PYT next to me. PYT, like Whitey. Yeah, it's Miss Katrina Marie, man. Give it up for her. God damn. Oh, fuck, man. You one bad motherfucker.
Thank you.
Don't let nobody tell you different.
Thank you.
If somebody dares to bring your self-esteem down, you tell them motherfuckers, Jamar Malachi Neighbor said, fuck you with anal beads and petroleum jelly.
No jelly.
Oh, no jelly.
No
Damn.
Yeah.
Raw dog right on
Yeah.
up in here. Shit.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell her ass nothing.
They don't deserve the jelly.
Goddamn right, y'all. What's up, y'all? It ain't Woody Woodpecker in this motherfucker. Nigga, it's Pussy Pusspecker. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Goddamn right. So what's new, baby girl?
Not much. I just got the Comedy Store's address tattooed on my wrist.
Oh fuck, nigga. Why? You know this place, you know
So I'll never get lost.
Oh, I'm saying they're gonna turn this place into a parking lot in 3 motherfucking months.
Nah.
Yo, who is that? What up, Frank? Nah, come here, Frank. Come bring your ass in here, Frank. Bring your ass in. This isn't our guest today, but this is my guy, man. This is Frank motherfucking Castillo.
Hello, everybody.
Yo, man, go check out that nigga podcast, man. That nigga is the fucking truth, boy. Frank Castillo, man. I usually don't let Mexicans in here, man, but you special. Yeah. Goddamn right, man.
Jesus.
Yo, man. So, what did I want to say today, yo? So, sex work is interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I support. I fucking support. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about, again, man, it ain't about me. It ain't about me getting a nut off. It's about me helping them single mothers out there. God damn it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. I mean, I support everybody though. I support the homeless. I support the teachers. I support the sex workers. I support the fucking suicidal motherfuckers.
What?
I said I fuck mental health patients. I fucking spit on babies. I don't give a fuck. I support everything I can support. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? But
Sure.
that ain't what this show is about. You know what I'm saying? This show is about me getting to know you getting to know me getting to know the people that I'm interested in, and the people that I know, and the people who make me better, and myself, and us all together. You know what I'm saying? All kind of people be coming through the neighborhood, Katrina.
Amen.
Goddamn right. You ever seen a dog fight?
No.
You never seen a dog fight?
No.
These Gen Z bitches, man, they don't fucking know nothing. You never seen a pit bull suck the life out of another pit bull neck?
No.
Oh my God, dude! It's like do you follow that show? Do you follow that page? Nature is Metal.
I love that page.
Oh, okay. Well. You know what I think they needed more of on that page? Dog fights. Pit bulls sucking blood out of another fucking pit bull neck, because that's some real shit too.
But isn't it illegal?
Is it illegal? I mean, legal Smeagol.
But then they'll get deleted off Instagram.
But how can they show a motherfucking lion killing a fucking baby hyena,
Because
but thinking they
it's
can't
just
show two
nature.
dogs fucking fight? But this is nature too. They want to fight for some reason. Nah. That's a goddamn lie, because I'm making them fight.
Exactly.
And I'm making them fight for $300 goddamn dollars.
Just 300?
Yeah, only $300.
Only
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't all be making $90K a motherfucking month, nigga, off of everything I fucking do. God damn it. Fuck, dude.
Sorry.
Well, listen. Hey, I remember dog fighting. Dog fight wasn't no joke, goddamn, where I was from, man. As a matter of fact, nigga, we used to dog fight. You know what I'm saying? We don't do it no more because we're better people now and we're all saved and it's unethical. But, you know, we used to dog fight, man, and everything like that because that's how where I'm from, that's how some people fed their motherfucking families.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, whatever dog would lose, we would.
Oh.
We would give that dog to a poor family to eat.
Jesus Christ.
Goddamn right, man. Honey baked Rottweiler, goddamn it. You prepare it like a honey baked ham, but instead of an apple, you put a tennis ball in that nigga mouth.
Oh my God.
Goddamn right.
You ever taste that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it taste like?
It tastes like a dog, actually.
Okay.
Anyway, yo, fuck all that, man. Listen, man. You know why I love this show, man? Because I get to talk to people who help me understand the world better. You know what I'm saying? And I love speaking to new people and getting to know every fucking body. And maybe they understand me a little bit more after they finish talking to me. You know what I'm saying? And maybe y'all understand me more after me talking to y'all or whatever the fuck. So, listen, without further ado, man, this girl is a fucking sweet. Thank you for warming up the seat, PYT. Goddamn right. Oh, damn, look at that ass. That shit ain't. Yo, man, come here, baby. This girl right here is a fucking sweetheart. How I know her is I played Mafia with this person right here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and she is a stand-up comedian. Mm-hmm. You know, she's a former XXX star, and she's a podcaster herself. Mm-hmm. She's fucking very intelligent. And I love her Timberlands and shit like that.
Thank
so
you.
we know she bought them niggas. Let's go.
I got them at the Goodwill for $12 the other day.
For $12,
yeah, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Kate Kennedy. Goddamn, Kate Kennedy. Oh yeah.
Thank you for having me. It's
What's
good
up,
to see you.
Girl? It's good to see you.
I miss our Mafia games.
Yo, can you tell these motherfuckers what Mafia is, please?
Okay, so it was invented as a psychosocial experiment in 1987 at Moscow State University. That's true. I looked this up. It's not a party game. It's a Soviet psychosocial experiment. There's literally a KGB guide to how to win this.
Okay.
I've been looking for it, but I can't find a translation. Anyways, it's kind of like Werewolf. It's a party game. Certain people are Mafia. They try to kill civilians. Civilians try to figure out who the Mafia is. And also in regular gameplay.
It's a card game.
Kind of. Well, you don't really use the cards other than like being like, oh, you're Mafia or not. The cards just dictate. If you draw an ace, you're Mafia. And if you get anything else, you're not. But you don't show anyone your card. So it's basically a game where the point is to incite your friends to fight with each other, which we all really like. And I looked this up. And in normal gameplay, civilians are supposed to win like 80% of the time. Our civilians almost never win.
Right, but you play this card game with a group of friends.
Yeah, you need at least 8 people, but it's more fun with like 11 or 12 at least.
Right.
Yeah.
So we pass out about 11 cards. 3 people get aces, and those people are in the Mafia. Now the people who have so we tell the people at the beginning, "Hey, everyone close their eyes." If you drew an ace, open your eyes.
Mm-hmm. And then you make eye contact with the people across. So Mafia knows who Mafia is, but civilians do not. And so then during the night, when everyone closes their eyes and goes to sleep, the person running the game, like the proctor of the game,
there is a moderator.
A moderator, yeah. Will be like, Mafia 1, wake up, and then you point to who you want to kill. So if I was Mafia, I'd be like, this guy.
Yo, kill this guy, but you can't. And everybody else has their eyes closed and stuff like that. So only the Mafia are communicating, right?
Yeah.
And then so
but Mafia can't see each other either, so they have to communicate during the day when everyone is awake to figure out who they want to kill, because the person only dies if all the Mafia agree.
Right. So now and I've played this game with a group of friends.
Yeah.
Right. It was me, you, Hormoz Rashidi. We had Chinadu Unaka. We had Kim Congdon.
who's very
talented
good at
comedian.
it. Yeah.
We had who else?
Omid does it. Morgan.
Omid Singh, Morgan. So it was these group of friends and stuff like that.
Matt Lockwood, but we always kill him first.
Yeah, Matt Lockwood. Now let me ask you this, right? Because I'm new to this game called Mafia and stuff like that, but I learned a lot about like it. Don't you learn a lot about people?
Oh yeah, you learn a lot about people. You learn a lot about your friends playing this game.
It
gets heated. People people have stormed out before when we've been playing.
Yeah, bro. Like it gets so fucking serious. Like sometimes, okay, so there have been people who have killed me because they thought that I had an ace card, that I was in the mafia, and I wasn't in the mafia. And then once you figure out who's actually in the mafia, you're like, you fucking bitch, but you can't say that shit because then you'll fuck up the game. You got to be a good sport.
Yeah, once you're dead, you got to sit there and be quiet, but you can see who's who. Yeah, Emily was killing me like every round for a while. Right. And I was never Mafia. She did it like 4 times. I was like, dude, I haven't been Mafia the entire time. Stop killing me.
But then you look at these people, you're like, but this is what I learned from playing this game. I'm like, you learn like how your friends lie.
Yes, and how they bluff.
Yeah, and how they bluff. I'm like, oh, okay, so this person cracks under. This person starts speaking really fast when they are under pressure. This person is actually cool, calm, and collected. This person smiles a lot if they are actually guilty. Yeah. Like it teaches you a lot about, I don't know about the human condition, but about.
It's a really fun game to play with comics because they're already used to like going up and like bullshitting. So it's really fun to play with other people that have that like stage persona because you see that come out in it too. But like, or their tells, like Morgan always sucks his lip in when he's Mafia. He goes,
he's
going to hate that I said that. He's going to like see that and be like,
playing this game, like I'm one of those people just in general where it's like, I listen to everything and I pay attention to everything. Yep. I look at people's eyes, like it just in regular conversation and stuff like that because, you know, I draw and shit like that. I'm an artist, so I have to take in every single detail. So I'm paying more attention than people think that I am and stuff. So I can pick up on shit real quick. I'm like, hey man, this person said a very subtle thing at the fucking beginning, and I took note of that.
Yep.
Every fucking thing. So sometimes Morgan, our friend, he's very talented comedian.
I love Morgan. He's so great. He's the producer on my podcast now.
Morgan, what's his last name?
Mizell.
What?
Mizell.
How you spell that?
Mizzell.
This guy here, I'm like, okay. He said this very subtle fucking thing, and I go, I'm gonna hold on to that till about 2 more rounds, till about 2 more rounds of this Mafia. Once they get rid of everything, I'm going to confront him about that thing that he said at the beginning and the way he shot his eyes towards, like, away. You know, away towards the group of people.
Yep.
I'm not to like, look at
you
this
learn a lot about like the tide of public opinion too, because like I've been Mafia before, where like the tide of opinion turned on another Mafia member, and I like voted to kill them, even though they're on my team. Because if I don't, I look suspicious.
And I'm so fucking in love with this card game, Mafia. And I think
we were playing in the parking lot with like 30 people for a couple of nights, and it was so fun. We got in trouble every single time.
I'm bringing this game up because I think that, you know, if I have a hood target audience, I need you to start playing this shit with your motherfucking friends so you can know who the real one and who the fake ones is. This game will get you motherfucking right. I swear to God, you be at the like, man, this nigga T-Bone, man, every time that motherfucker be lying, hey, yo, that nigga be like, pay attention to the things that people aren't saying. The, what is it called? The interpersonal communication?
Yeah. Like all the body language, everything. We actually shot a pilot of this to do it as a podcast. Like,
for real?
Thanksgiving, yeah. Because we wanted to see if it would work. Because how fun would that be, too, if you had, like, a rotating group of people and, like, you watch all your favorite comedians, like, lie to each other?
Yeah.
At a round table. So we shot, like, a pilot, and I don't know what's happening with it, but it was really fun. We all got together and did it.
Yo, the motherfucking game, honestly, man, that game is too deep for me. God damn it.
It's like chess for people that don't have the time to learn the rules of chess, but just want the strategy and the competition.
Yeah, and even me playing this game for I've played it like 5 or 6 times and shit like that. But even it's already taught me so much about humans, period.
Mhm.
Where I'm just like, where I pay attention, where I'm just like, I don't fucking know. Like, it's almost like I don't know if I distrust people. I just pay attention to every fucking single
Totally.
thing now. Where I'm just like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
Like she'll, she'll shake a little bit. Like when she says like
Mhm.
totally. Like she'll do this about 3 times and shit like that. Like I counted how many times she shook her head like this. It was about 3 fucking times. Like nigga detail. Like motherfucking Michelangelo Sistine Chapel shit. Like bitch, I saw all that 3
It's
times.
fun
You did
too,
like
like with different people that will play and like the way, because like Tony played with us a couple of times, and Tony only participates if he is Mafia.
Tony who?
Hinchcliff. Like he'll only play if
Shout out
he's
to Tony
Mafia.
Hinchcliffe,
Otherwise,
man.
he's just completely silent. So it's real, and everyone kills him first because it's fun to be like, oh, kill Tony. So everyone just murdered him right away.
Yo, okay, so look, baby. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like I only know you from the Mafia game or whatever and shit like that, but I don't know you, but I do think that you know. So after,
Oh come on, I've sat on your futon.
well, look, baby, but like, do I know you
No.
though, right? So I have some things here where I'm like, okay, Kate Kennedy, okay, is Kate Kennedy your real name?
It kind of. Kate is my middle name, which I've gone by since college. Kennedy is a stage name. I had to pick it for when I got into porn. So I was already going by Kate, so I was like, that's easy. Just stick with that. And
Kennedy.
then the Kennedy, because it's like alliterative.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes people think that Earl Skakel and I are related, which is funny.
So you're not a Kennedy?
I'm not actually a Kennedy. No, I am Irish, but I'm not a Kennedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Kennedys?
I do. Earl and I are very good friends.
Is it true that they shot him because like he was about to bring down the CIA because they was on some corrupt shit? Like, do you know anything about this?
I do, because my podcast is called the Kennedy Assassination.
Oh.
So all of the segments now in it are themed for like different, like there's like a grassy knoll segment where we kick back. I mean, I think there was multiple shooters for sure. I don't think Oswald acted alone. I also read this thing about when they like exhumed Oswald's body to like test it for whatever, like several years later, the description from the coroner said that it looked like moldy cream cheese. Like that's how his body had decayed. Isn't that awful?
For real?
Dude, I've never gotten that mental image out of my head.
But I love cream cheese,
seen
so
that?
I'm about to like, if I was a fucking coroner, I'd have licked that nigga body. Y'all tasted this nigga Kennedy body? Yo, man, give me a bagel. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Some schmear.
Yo, this nigga Kennedy body tastes.
Don't worry about the green stuff. It's parsley.
Yeah, swear to God. Okay, so
Disgusting.
so Kennedy low key trying to bring down the motherfucking CIA. Would you consider him a snitch?
I don't think so. I'm not super familiar with the CIA. I know more about the FBI.
But he was trying to bring down the CIA though, right? That's what I
Maybe.
heard. I don't know. I saw that on some bitch blog and shit. I just be reading.
It's
shit.
definitely possible. I know that I actually am named after Kate the First, was this woman who lived across the street from us in Dallas.
He was named after a bitch who your across the street neighbor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was actually my last name comes from my next door neighbors.
That makes sense.
Neighbors.
Neighbors. They're
Yeah.
just like, yeah, just take that one.
Yeah.
This is right next door. Yeah, she witnessed the actual Kennedy assassination when she was like a young girl.
She
like
saw
she was
that
there. Yeah, she was there. And she was like this really cool old lady, and she was awesome, and she like her husband had died like 1,000 years before, so she just was chilling. And she was like friends with my mom. And she would always like, if you asked her about it, she'd just be like, "It was a dark day for Dallas." That's all she would say.
Oh, 'cause he got shot up in Dallas.
Oh
right?
yeah, they were like super ashamed of it. They were like really upset that
They
their
picked
city.
that boy top.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, like if I saw like Martin Luther King getting shot on that what was it, a hotel balcony or some
Yeah,
shit?
I think in Memphis, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I saw that nigga if I was close to him getting his, like I wonder what did the prostitute in that motherfucking hotel room, like what did she do?
What do you do?
Right? Because they was all in there running a train on her, and then he went outside to go get some fresh air, like, oh, and then it was like, pow. You know what I'm saying? And then what did what the fucking prostitute in that hotel room do?
Dude, book it. That was one of my worst fears because I worked as an escort for a while, and I would see like old dudes, and one of my worst fears was that they would like die.
Whoa.
And then I would just have to like get
Can
out
you
of there.
imagine if you was an escort for Kennedy? And that motherfucker, and well, no, okay, for all right, fine.
Yeah.
For Martin Luther King or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine if you was that bitch up in that goddamn room?
Would not want to be that girl.
Would
No
you
way.
still be an escort after that?
No, I mean, I quit just because I got bored.
If I was you, bitch, I'd raise up your motherfucking prices. Like, first of all, I fucked a nigga who almost ended racism. This is gonna cost you $2,000 fucking dollars.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Raise your rates for that. You got good stories.
Goddamn
They
right.
mostly pay you to talk.
You up here trying to quit. Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy, dude. This nigga Kennedy, man, I guess. He seemed like, I mean, from the little videos I've seen, I mean, this nigga seemed like a pure spirit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and people don't like pure motherfuckers. Like,
I mean, they were all on a shit ton of meth. I feel like people forget this.
Who was?
Kennedy. All of them were. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was prescribed like methamphetamines before, like by like the OG like Dr. Feelgood.
What?
Yeah, dude. Like they were literally all because he had like Addison's disease, and so they were all taking. I mean, it's just like taking a bunch of Adderall now, but literally all of them were on meth the whole time, and no one ever talks about it.
Yo,
I just feel like people need to know. It makes the Bay of Pigs make a lot more sense.
Yo, what's the Bay of Pigs?
That was the with Cuba where they were at the like nuclear arms race where they were like gonna maybe like nuke Florida or something, and he had to like negotiate with Castro. That was when they started the embargo where they wouldn't let anything else into Cuba.
Nigga, I went to Los Angeles Unified School District. Nigga, they ain't teach us that. They only taught us that we were slaves and shit. I don't know what the fucking Bay of Pigs was.
Yeah. I went to Catholic school, so I learned like medieval calligraphy lettering in Latin, but I still don't know what Excel is.
Goddamn right.
I don't know how to. I learned how to type on those like black computers with the green screen.
I
This
learned
was
from
like
Mavis
2010.
Beacon. Remember Mavis Beacon?
Yes, I remember Mavis.
How old are you, baby?
I'm 26.
Oh, okay. So you
Mhm.
remember Mavis Beacon
Oh,
just
yeah.
a little bit. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I used to want to fuck Mavis Beacon.
Dude, she was hot.
Goddamn right.
Especially in those like suits, and then you like got to go in, and then like the later versions had all these games.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super fun if you like finished your typing
Yeah.
exercise early. You could play the games.
I didn't think that was helping me type, but it actually did. It actually did. I'm
Yeah.
like, we quick with it now, man.
Yeah, I'm a pretty fast typist.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So how long have you been doing comedy?
It'll be 2 years in April.
Oh, so you a little baby.
I know.
Oh, what the fuck?
I started right here. This is the first place I ever did stand up.
Yo, for real?
Yep.
So did my motherfucking last guest. That's fucking crazy. Like,
It was crazy. I was so nervous.
really?
Oh my God.
What was your first joke?
I got up and I said, do you guys think that Salman Rushdie was mad that he had to write the entire satanic verses to get a fatwa declared against him when all Mia Khalifa had to do was suck dick in a hijab?
This bitch is too smart for me. God damn, nigga, you need you need that nigga James Baldwin to come up in here and articulate what the fuck this bitch is.
I know. I love that joke because it mostly, like, everyone knows who Mia Khalifa is, but nobody knows who Salman Rushdie is. But it lets you know if an audience is gullible enough to laugh at a joke that they know they're supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
Like their buddy's laughing, so clearly he knows who it is.
Mhm.
It tells you a lot about the audience. It's kind of like a mafia strategy.
Audiences are so like stupid, right? It's like they're not stupid.
Audiences are so stupid.
They're
Never
not-
come to our shows. They're terrible. We hate you. I'm kidding.
They not audiences are stupid, but like it's like you ever see Men in Black?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Tommy Lee Jones that was like yo, people individually are intelligent, but people in groups are like retarded.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, and I was like, oh fuck, and I was like, that is fucking correct.
Yeah.
Like it's like you make an audience, it's like you make an audience laugh and shit like that.
Yeah.
This motherfucker may not think it funny, but these two people over here think it's funny, so he gonna laugh when you not even really fucking feeling like that.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's just like group behavior. That's why it's easier to play to a room with like 100 people than 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way easier. Like starting here spoiled me because I was getting great crowds. Like the first several shows I ever did were here. And so I got super, super spoiled. I never had to do like an open mic and just bomb in front of 5 people in an alley. I have
Shit.
now. I've gotten that experience now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you feel when you bombed the first time? What was that, like 6 months, like a year and a half ago? What?
I don't ever think that like I've never like bombed on a show.
No.
I did last weekend. I was doing like a tiny little like underground like show, and there was like 10 people there, and the guy right up front was having a conversation with a girl.
Oh,
And I was just like,
man.
clearly, like, nobody gives a fuck. So, like, I think I got, like, 2 laughs from the DJ. So that was kind of, like, a bomb. But I don't really think about, like, I don't know if you're like this. When I come off stage, like, even if it didn't go as well as I wanted to, like, I remember the things that worked way more so than I remember the things
Right.
I didn't.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's all that matters though too, because it's
Mhm.
like the things that work for me, the shit that work and shit like that, like I always put it in my shit that works
Mhm.
spots. and shit
Exactly.
like that. Like it don't matter if it was just one word or one line. I was like,
Mhm.
put it over here.
Yeah.
That's funny. And then we'll just expand
On that.
or
Mhm.
whatever, stuff like that. All this
Yeah.
other shit. All this
My
other shit
favorite
that-
sets are when I just, even if it's not like an absolute kill, if I get off stage and I feel like I did what I wanted to do,
that
that's the
part.
best feeling. That's way better. Like the audience responding to it feels good, but the best thing to go up and do, especially if you're like trying something new. Like I did a set on Wednesday, and I just like I I spilled a beer on myself at the very beginning of the set.
Okay.
Like I was trying to move the mic stand, which I'm not a physical comedian. I'm pretty awkward, and I
Okay.
knock things over. And I like moved the mic stand really smooth, and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm so proud of myself. And as I'm saying this, I'm dumping like a beer
For
down
real?
because I was in my hand, kind of like this, and I
Yeah.
just didn't notice. And so I had to like riff on it, and I am just doing 10 minutes of like I didn't get a quarter of the way through my list of what I wanted to do, but I just riffed, and I hadn't done that in 10, 11 months because we haven't been able to, and it felt so good that when I got off, I was like, oh my god, I got off. It was great. Yeah.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Oh
One. Just pick one.
Just
All right.
one.
Give me. Okay. Who's? Give me a three. Give me three.
I can say
No order.
people that I love to like see here, especially. I love watching Neil Brennan work out stuff.
Fuck with Neil.
Yeah, I love the way he like. I would watch him because I would come like every night when I was like a brand new comic, and I would just listen,
Right.
and I'd watch him like work through jokes, and like 6 weeks later, the joke would be so different and so funny. So I love watching the way his brain works. I think Bill Burr is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think Whitney Cummings is one of the hardest working people I've ever met.
Okay.
You
You see her blue ass hair now?
I know it's so.
Yo, the quarantine turned this bitch into a thought though.
It really
Yo,
did.
now I wanna fuck
I
her.
support it. I support it.
Yo. I mean, fuck it, man. I mean, maybe this quarantine is to lose your
Yeah.
mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the point because sometimes I feel like comics gotta lose their mind so they can find their mind. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I remember one time when I was like a younger I mean I'm 17 years in. Like I've been doing this since I was a little younger.
Yeah.
And
17 years ago, I was 9 years old.
What?
So
I'm 34. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, for you.
yeah.
Oh, right. So I remember the first time I ever had like this weird ass like I went on stage. I was like, man, I'm gonna just try this shit because I heard Marlon Wayans say some shit like it was something along the lines of like everything is just I think it was something like it's not the special or something like you're just working up to the special.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like not that nothing matters until the special and shit like that, but like you're working towards the special.
Yeah.
It kind of sort of. So I was like, man, well, damn, well, who? And I got to thinking, like, man, well, who do I want to be, like, in my special, like, when I ever do this thing and stuff like that. And so I started saying things like, well, I know I want to be as loose as possible. What's gonna help me do that?
Yeah.
So I would put myself in these vulnerable situations to where I could fail like hardcore, right?
Yeah.
So I remember one set. I went on stage. It was a show. I went on stage in like a devil costume. I went on stage like a devil costume, and I was like, "Does anybody want to ask the devil question?" And then people would be like, "Why did you invent racism?" And I was like, because I want to control people, and it's easier to put people in categories: black, white, Mexican, yellow. Any other questions? And I could have either did well or I could have failed in that shit. And I did decent, but that gave me more confidence to do more shit or whatever.
And to just try stuff and like play. Because you're like part of becoming like whoever you're going to be as a comic is also just becoming who you are. And like what your voice is and what you're going to sound like. And you can take from other people and learn from them. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be who you are. Like,
who are you funniest around?
Probably my mom, but she never laughs, which is hilarious. I told my grandma a joke the other day, and I was like, yeah, I wrote this joke, and I like told her. She's like, well, what was the joke? And I was like, oh,
man,
harsh. Yeah, no, my parents for sure. I'm actually not. I don't feel like I'm super funny around all my friends all the time because all my friends are really funny.
Okay.
Like all my friends are also comics, so I'm like, you know, I feel like people maybe think that we're all just like making jokes at each other all the time, and it is a little like that. But I never want to like upstage. I'm more like I like to watch people, like you were saying. Like I watch how people interact with each other.
And then you go comment on that.
Yeah, I wait for like the right moment.
So let me ask you this then: how'd you decide to make the switch from porn to comedy? Like that nigga Sylvester Stallone did that shit. Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Right?
Yeah.
He used to go by Rambo.
Yeah. So did Cameron Diaz. She did porn for a while.
She's the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah. Cameron Diaz did porn.
Yo.
Yeah.
So what made you be like, fuck this? I'm about to go be funny, man.
I have such a great story for this, which is awesome.
Go
the way
ahead.
I did my first, I'm so glad you asked this. The way I did my first show here ever was that my first anal scene got canceled the day after. I had like started doing podcasts because there's a lot of podcasts in porn also. And so I had started like being a regular guest and they were like, ah, shit, like this girl can read. So great. We'll have her on. She can like put two words together and talk like a human. So I started doing a lot of podcasts and I had done one for a guy that did a show here in the Belly Room.
What's his name?
David Smalley.
Nope. Go ahead.
But he would do a show like once a month on Saturday nights. And he knew I wanted to do stand-up. I was doing improv at Second City.
Right.
Like, I was already kind of, but I wasn't sure if I want to be. I'd always wanted to try it, like, since I was little. And he, after we did the podcast, was like, hey, you're really funny. And if you want to write 5 minutes, you can open my show at the Comedy Store. I was like, fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. So I'm really stoked. And then at the same time, I was trying to do my first anal scene in porn. Which is like a thing. Like you have to like, it took us like months to sell it. I had to go on GoSees because you like get extra, like you charge a premium. You want to do it for a bigger site. So like it took months and months and months. I like went to GoSees. It got booked. And it ended up getting booked for the Sunday after the comedy show was on Saturday night. So I had to call Smalley and be like, dude, I can't come to your comedy show at 10:30 because I have to get ass fucked the next day and it's literally my rent money. So I'm so sorry. And, you know, he's cool about it. And then my anal scene got canceled.
Oh, shit. Who canceled?
The director, because he saw my pictures and he said he didn't like my face and he didn't think I was pretty enough to be on his website.
I'm just fucking you in the ass. It's not like I'm fucking
right? Like this is not the focal point of that movie.
Yo.
And like my butthole's great. And it sucked, dude. It was the end of the month. It was my rent money.
Were you excited about that? Like, oh, I can't wait to get fucked in my ass.
Oh, yeah, dude. I had, like, gone to my agent. And this was in April. I'd gone to my agent in January and been like, I want to start doing anal. I was, like, a year into doing porn. And I was like, I want to start doing this. And so we, like, shopped it around. It was for a big company. And, like, it was a big thing. I was really, really excited. And then, like, I literally get this call where they're like, you're not pretty enough.
What?
Yeah. So I was fucking pissed and I screamed. I was, you know, all mad. And then like I kind of settled and was like, all right, what am I going to do? So I called Smalley back and was like, hey, can I still do your show on Saturday night?
That sound like that sound like that Kanye West story where that nigga I think I forgot who was gonna sign him, and then they said Capital was gonna sign him, and then he was like, yo, Capital pulled on the deal. And then he was like, and then he went to Rockefeller, and then he was like, yo, can I still get that Rockefeller deal? And then this was actually his, now I'm Kanye West. You know what I'm saying?
The best things happen that way. They really do. I had 24 hours to like learn how to write stand up at that point. Like I Googled how to write stand up.
Goddamn.
And like I like wrote this whole set. I came down from the valley. I ran my set by my Uber driver like 5 times on the way there. That poor guy. I like tipped him so well. And I went up and I did really, really well. And they had me on the show for another 6 months. It was great. Yeah.
God damn. How long do you plan on doing stand-up comedy?
Forever.
Forever?
I got off stage that night and I was in the parking lot here and I called my mom and I was like, I'll just wait tables until I'm like 45. This is what I want to do. This is it.
That's what's up,
yeah.
Baby. Yo, let me ask you this, man. So Alexis Texas, do you know who that is? She don't fuck niggas. Like, why is that? Like ain't that like low key racist? Like do black dick bring down the pussy value? Or
no. There's a lot of thoughts on this, and I've like spoken out publicly about this as well. Because
against it?
No. So my whole line on this was always when I was actively performing porn is that I was like more than willing to work with anyone of any color as long as like the focus of the movie wasn't on race. because some of like the interracial porn scenes
Be
are
racist than a
super
motherfucker.
racist. I'm like, I really don't want to be on the internet like saying this.
Can I? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I talk with my hands.
I thought you were gonna fist bump me.
No, baby. Nah. I was gonna fist you. No.
That too.
Yo, cause I ain't
Mhm.
gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I saw this one porno where I was like slave porn, right? And I saw like I saw like these slaves fucking like the master's wife and shit like that.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh hell yeah. I was kinda turned on by that shit. Hell yeah. And then the slave nigga, like he took the whip and was whipping the white bitch, and I was like, all right. But yeah, get it.
Dicey. It's a little dicey.
Get it.
I mean, I think that like a lot of the ways that like are, especially like in our culture, like because it's so kind of repressed, especially around sexuality, like the things that come up as like fetishes or kinks or like in our sexuality a lot of times tend to be things that scare us or make us uncomfortable or whatever, like latent racist tendencies that we all have. And so I think that's why those things get fetishized. I always just like, and I was always quiet about it because there's a lot of performers of color that like speak really eloquently on this, and I would way rather them speak than me because they're gonna say they're gonna do a better job. But I always just tried to like make sure I knew what I was doing, what I was getting into with the sites. Like there were certain sites I wouldn't work for because I was just like
Like who?
I'm not gonna list them.
Okay, bad. That's what's up.
Yeah, it was just I was just always wanted it to be like respectful. I don't want anything of that of me out on the internet or anything like that. I'm the whitest person I've ever met, so.
Okay, bet, man. That's what's up. Do you? Okay. So yes, like, okay. So, but you used to do that shit, like you used to do porn. You know what I'm saying? But you're into comedy right now. But like, do you? Okay. But while you were doing porn, did you ever have a boyfriend?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been single since I was like 22.
Since you were 22?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. And so, do you think you'd make a good girlfriend?
I'm a great ex-girlfriend.
You're a great
I'm a great
ex-girlfriend?
ex-girlfriend. I've never ended a relationship without either introducing them to their new fiance or their new psychiatrist.
That's what's up. That's like
Yeah.
low key me and shit like that. Like any girl who fuck me, like they always be. It's like that. It's like what is that? That movie.
Good Luck Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like Good Luck Chuck. Yeah.
They always meet their hubby and shit like
right
that.
afterwards.
And I'm like, listen, baby, if I could be the dick to introduce you to your nigga to your forever nigga, and by nigga I mean person, your guy. You know what I'm saying? Like then fuck it, I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck me if you don't want to find the love of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So okay. Now I saw this on a chick's Instagram page. I didn't know that there's violence against sex workers. What does that even mean? Like, is that true? Like, like, what does that even mean? Like,
Yeah.
how's there? I mean, I know sex trafficking is a thing and shit like that. And I didn't even know what the fuck that really meant. Like, because when you say sex trafficking, I'm thinking that, yo, the 405 is packed because these motherfuckers that keep fucking in their damn car and y'all clogging up the motherfucking 405. I'm trying to get to work.
My set right now is so heavy on human trafficking jokes because I think it's so funny. But not human trafficking, but the jokes are funny. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a huge thing, especially because like in sex work and in a lot of things, like you have different levels of like privilege and stuff, right? Like I was always really lucky. I came to LA. I was performing for studios, like big, like legitimate companies that pay taxes. Like even when I was an escort, like I was a high-end escort. I was at like the Four Seasons and the Beverly Hilton. Like I wasn't on the street. But for a lot of those girls on the street, like they have no legal protection. They have no one like looking out for them. There's an enormous amount of violence because they get into a car essentially with a stranger, right? And so a lot of sex workers are either abused, murdered. Like it's really a huge problem, and a big part of why it's such a big problem is because it is criminalized in our society. So like most sex workers push for full decriminalization, where it's not. There's a difference between decriminalization and legalization. We don't want obviously the government's hands in our pussies. We would just like it to not be a crime to try to survive. And I've like tried to reach out, and like I have several friends that have been street sex workers and try to like learn from like their experiences, and it's like harrowing. Like some of my friends have stories where I'm just like, that it's insane that you're like alive right now.
Man, I had a cousin who was selling pussy or whatever, and my auntie wanted me to my auntie wanted me to. I didn't know this about me and my family and shit like that. I didn't know that I'm the one with their head on straight, because I'm not crazy, but I'm at the like, yeah, I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I heard my cousin was like, and my aunt hit me up and was like, Jamar, you the only one in this fucking family with their head on straight. Oh my God, you got to fucking talk to fucking Felicia. She out there selling her pussy, right? And so I sat up there, and I don't try to judge whatever, because I'm sitting around here like, yo, man, if this person feels like this is her calling, or this man feels like this is his calling, like Brian Pumper, like his nigga feels like this is his calling. Fuck it, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I hit up my cousin. I said, hey, I heard you out there selling pussy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put the smack down. And then she was like, yes, I am. Then she was like, but Jamar, I'm really fucking good at it. And I was like, well, listen, do you have a pimp? And she said, no, I don't have a fucking pimp. And I said, well, listen, that's good. I said, because I don't want a random nigga just fucking taking care of you.
Yeah.
And I said, how about this? And I said, I won't stop you for what you're trying to do. All right? And I said, you don't got no pimp. And I said, I'm not offering to be your pimp, but I will manage you. You know?
For 20%.
Yeah, 10%, because I'm a manager.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And so I'm fucking managing this chick and shit. I'm fucking managing this chick, because she's not even my cousin no more at this point. She's just this chick now. And so I'm managing this chick, and I feel like she shorted me and shit, because we had our price ranges and shit set the fuck up. And I had to slap this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because she fucking shorted the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so after I did that first little slap and shit like that, I was a manager. I was not a pimp. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't wearing anything purple. I didn't have on any fur.
It's weird that it's purple. It's always purple. I don't know how that. Yeah.
And I did not own a Cadillac. I owned a Honda Civic and stuff like that. So I was a manager and shit like that. And after I did that first little slap to my little cousin and shit like that, I was like, I can't do this no fucking more and shit like that. I was so as a sex worker, like, do you guys have pimps, or are you self-managed?
I had an agency, so I had
So you had a corporate pimp.
Basically,
right.
Yeah. He drove a Lambo, so like it was they were doing well. But it was two of them. It was like him and his wife, and they managed all my bookings. They did all the screenings, so it was really safe. I mean, I saw like ex-NFL players and like the people at MSNBC Press Week.
You ever
like
fuck
it was
famous
not.
people?
Yeah, I've fucked a few famous people.
Anybody we know? You don't gotta name them, but anybody we know?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
How was Kobe Bryant? And why'd you do that shit to that nigga, man?
Oh my God,
Yo.
I was at AVN the day Kobe Bryant died, and because it was the very last day of the AVN Awards in Vegas, and I'm hungover as shit, and I was trying to convince the bell desk to give me back this 7-foot tall poster of like me with my tits out that I had left there the night before, and I didn't have my ticket. And I was like trying to be like, it's 7 feet tall and it's me with my tits out. Like, it's very obviously mine and no one's going to want it. So I'm arguing with them. And all of a sudden my phone dings and like Kobe Bryant's helicopter had crashed. And I'm in the middle of like the Hard Rock Casino. And all of a sudden everyone's phone goes off. And it was super weird. It was one of those like JFK getting shot things where it's like you're just seeing everyone else experience it at the exact same time. And also I was so hungover and I had to drive back to LA. But they did give me my poster back. They stopped arguing because Kobe Bryant had died, so they gave it back. Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm really appreciating about you right now is that because I had this perception about women who've worked in the sex industry before that they're like, oh, there's just a lot, but there's just a lot just out in their body, but you're actually like very intelligent and articulate, and you actually like, like I ain't trying to, like, I'm just telling you what the fuck it is and shit like that, because what you're doing right now is you're shattering a lot of my ignorance and shit like that about how these people are about how these people that I see like we're perceived and shit like that. Through my eyes and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. So this last segment here, and thank you for giving me your time, baby.
Of course, anytime.
This last segment here is called Kate Kennedy's 10 Either Ors.
Okay.
All right, but I only wrote 2. All right. What's harder, childhood or adulthood?
Oh, boy. I think childhood was harder for me.
Why?
I was a really lonely kid. I did not fit in where I was. I grew up in a small town in Colorado.
Okay.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I did not have a lot of friends. I was exactly the same as I am now, which makes sense if you're 26. But if you're 7, it's off-putting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. SNL or Mad TV?
I'm going to go with SNL just because I'm younger, so I have more memories of SNL. I definitely, again, used to stay home and watch it in high school. I feel like if you get into SNL in high school, it's because you didn't have any friends to hang out with on Saturday night.
Okay. Mel Gibson or female Gibson?
I'm going to go with female Gibson.
Why?
But
That's his twin, by the way.
it's a lady, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My grandfather was a twin. His name was Gerald, and his twin sister's name was Geraldine, which just feels super mean.
I hate male to female twins, man. I hate that shit. It's like, if you gonna be a twin, nigga, be a fucking twin.
Yeah.
My mama and my uncle are twins, and I'm like, y'all gay. Like, that ain't no twins. That's not twins, man. Like, look alike, man.
She only wore velour sweatsuits with Velcro shoes, and she lived in Seaside, Florida, which is where they filmed the Truman Show. Like, she lived in the Truman Show.
Really?
It was wild.
Damn. I hate when twins dress alike. It's like, y'all gay. Like,
I went to high school with twins like that.
it's like, y'all stupid. And
Super weird. They always exactly alike.
and they be saying this a thing at the same time. And I'm like, y'all really weird.
They used to go to each other's classes. Just for shits and giggles. They would be like, oh, Antonia's in biology and Victoria's in Spanish.
Man.
Just switch.
All right. Me or Mark Maron?
Oh man, I'm just publicly missed. I have such a thing for Mark Maron.
So me? That's
He's
what's
so
up.
gloomy.
That's what's up. Me. Okay, cool. Scary movies 1 or 2?
Neither. I'm a big old baby. I've never seen. I've seen 2 horror movies ever.
So you don't like Wayne's Brothers?
I don't even know what that is.
You uncultured bitch. God, you don't. What the fuck?
I'm a huge pussy. Okay. One time, my ex-boyfriend tricked me into watching The Devil's Rejects, and I cried for 2 days.
Yeah, damn right. All right. Okay. XNXX or Pornhub?
I'm gonna go with Pornhub because they pay me. Thank you, Pornhub,
Talk about it.
for paying me. Even though maybe not in the future, because I know that Visa and MasterCard no longer do business with them, which sucks. But
Okay.
they used to cut me a check once a month. You get 5% gross ad revenue on anything you upload. It's kind of like royalties.
What?
Yeah.
So I can get some bread off of hot ass amateur porn shit.
Yeah, you just have to be verified. The verification process takes a long time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Venmo or Cash App?
Cash App.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for sure.
I just think it's faster. And also, I don't like the social part of Venmo. I don't really need my sister and my aunt to know that I'm buying drugs.
Hey, I be commenting on motherfuckers and shit, motherfucking exchange and shit like that. I be like, you really needed that $5, huh? Josh Martin.
I never use Venmo
broke
anymore,
ass.
so everyone that's on it with me is people that I knew from college or high school, and I'm just oh cool, this person I haven't talked to in 10 years is paying $300 for utilities.
Okay.
That's
The Wayans brothers or the Baldwin brothers?
the Baldwin brothers.
Oh,
I have a thing for Alec
goddamn.
Baldwin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. If I buy a burger and I eat each thing on the burger separate, did I eat a burger or did I eat bread, lettuce, tomato, cheese, onion, barbecue sauce, and bread again?
I think the more important question here is, are you a monster? And the answer is yes.
All right. That's all right. Fine. Fucking fair enough. Mafia or Trouble?
Mafia. Absolutely. Mafia all day. Over all games. It's the best game.
Okay. Light-skinned black people or dark-skinned black people? What about you, Katrina? Dark. Ha! I'm
She
in
just
the
likes
game
that.
somewhere.
I don't have an opinion on this. I'm sorry.
Will Smith or Kunta Kinte, goddammit.
Okay, I would go with Will Smith in that case, but just because I also have a thing for Will Smith.
Oh, okay.
I'm not chewing his ears. I
Oh.
like his ears. I
Oh,
just don't
okay.
nibble.
Yo, I
Plus, they have an open marriage, so I think I have a shot.
I got a ding for Willow Smith.
Dude, yeah, she's
I don't give a fuck.
How old is she? She's like 18.
She's
Right?
20.
She's 20. Oh, cool. Yeah, she's hot.
like
cool.
she tight. Like
Mhm.
she tight.
Yeah.
Like I really respect like what I feel about her.
Mhm. Yeah.
You like it don't got to be a long term thing and shit like that. It's just something little short term. It can be an entanglement. You know, as their family is familiar
Right.
with.
They're both. I mean, like, you know, it's weird because sometimes in Hollywood, like, you see two really hot people get together and have kids, and the kids are butt ugly.
Yeah.
And, like, both of them, obviously, like, Will and Jada Smith are super hot. And then
Okay.
both of their kids are hot.
Okay.
Just interesting how that works.
Okay. Cornhole or ping pong?
Oh, my God. Okay, so my parents are obsessed with cornhole. Like, they have...
Yeah, what's your
They're-
parents' name?
my parents' names are Bruce and Kath.
Yo, shout out to Bruce and Kath. You already know what the fuck it is.
What's up? And again, I'm super white, so I do call them Bruce and Kath, and have since I was like 14.
Okay.
But they're like, I mean, they're white people from Colorado, so they love it. They have like 3 custom cornhole sets that they made themselves, and they do tournaments the way that we play Mafia with their friends out in their yard. They put floodlights on it so they could play till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And we used to do like every Thanksgiving, we'd have a tournament where we'd play cornhole. And one time I thought I was gonna be with my mom. And so I was like, you know, I had a beer and I was like, all right, ready to play cornhole? And she looks at me, she goes, I'm not playing with you. She goes, I'm going to play with your dad. You're not good enough.
The bitch told you wasn't good enough.
I know.
And then you said, fuck it, I'm about to go do porn then.
Yeah.
We'll see who has the last laugh.
Plus, it's your tournament. I feel like if you organize it and you're the one that buy like the $20 Target gift card that's the prize, it's not very nice to invite all of your friends over just to beat them at your own game. But that's what she does.
That's fair. Okay. Okay. Last question. That probably wasn't 10. It was probably like about 8, but I don't give a fuck. I can't even count like that. Fuck. I just had a Halloween party or a New Year's Eve party.
Ooh. I'm going to go with New Year's Eve.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like New Year's Eve.
Shit goes down.
Yeah, it's exciting. Halloween's fun too.
Mhm.
But yeah, New Year's Eve is always fun. Plus, you're not dealing with all of the like I always end up doing some like elaborate, really uncomfortable costume
Right.
that I then have like pieces of that I'm gonna leave somewhere.
Right.
And so like New Year's Eve, it's just like something slutty and sparkly,
Yeah.
way easier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Last question. Again.
Okay,
Def Jam or Comic View?
Def Jam.
Goddamn right, motherfucker. Martin Lawrence for life. All right, baby. Well, look, I gotta fucking go. I really thank you for your fucking time. You're fucking beautiful. You're fucking amazing. You're so fucking intelligent. I love getting to know new people and shit, man. And I really appreciate your time, sugar.
I appreciate you. Thanks for
Yes,
having me. This was
baby.
super fun.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, man. Yo, you got anything you want to plug, mama?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at the OG Kennedy. You can follow me on Instagram at the PG Kennedy, because it's Instagram, so it's safe for. I mean, they're both safe for work. You can listen to my podcast, The Kennedy Assassination, on Apple Podcasts, whatever. And yeah, that's about. Oh, you can subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's at theogkennedy.com.
Yo, I hate your OnlyFans.
Please don't talk about it.
Yo, you know why? And I gotta talk about this shit, goddammit. Because I'm sorry, Katrina. This is how you just found out I'm cheating on you. Listen, me and Katrina don't, by the way. Yo, because every fucking morning, I always think it's gonna be like like your shit stalk me every day.
Yeah.
Every day they be like, "Are you ready for something hot?"
I'm so sorry. It is a numbers game.
Who's doing that? Is that you?
Yeah.
This is you personally running your OnlyFans?
Yes, I run my OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Do you know that it's me and I be commenting back to
Yeah.
you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be like, give me your number, and then you're like, I am not gonna give you my personal number, and then I think I text back, bitch, I got your personal number, and then you're like, and then I guess you didn't respond and shit, and I was like, yo, every fucking morning. So I'm like,
you have to send them out. I have to send them out. Like I do. Like I'll send them out a mass message, and then
But
I
you
walk
just
away
work.
for 15 minutes. Yeah, it's work. And whenever like my friends like subscribe to it, because a couple of my friends do, and I'm always like, guys, I'm sorry. Like I don't even keep track of who's who, because there's thousands of people that I'm talking to on there.
yeah.
There's literally thousands. So I'm like, I don't.
Oh, so I'm not
And
special.
it fluctuates. I'm so sorry. You're special everywhere else. You are one of the only ones.
Katrina,
that
I'm
has my
special
number.
on yours though, ain't I?
Exactly.
Fucking
Thank
Katrina,
you.
You know what? All y'all.
It's
all
work.
y'all. All y'all can fuck off. Yo, baby, but I really fucking appreciate your time, and I'ma always support I mean
appreciate
anything
that.
y'all do, and any of my guests that come on here, and we out here getting to know each other, and look forward to more Mafia games and shit
Sure.
like that. I'm gonna be in Austin, Texas, headlining the Parker Jazz Club.
Woo.
That's December 28th. I will be in Austin until January 1st. So if you're in Austin and you would like to check me out, I'm gonna probably pop in on whatever the fuck them Death Squad niggas got going on. But if not, I'll definitely be out there doing my own thing. God bless you guys. This has been Anne Frank's Basement, otherwise known as Jamar Neighborhood. Thank you guys. Good night.